Welcome to What's the Deal with Sam? Starring Sam Lilly. Join Sam as he discusses a wide variety of topics.
Bad mail.
Now let's start the show.
Thank you.
What's the deal with the word crusty? It's like crispy. With the ground. Because, like, you hear crispy, and you're like, oh, that sounds good, right? Like, you want something to be like a crispy, crunchy kind of like food, right? Or like a nice, a crisp, a crisp breeze, or like a crisp dollar bill. The crisp is used in a lot of like nice positive ways. It's very rarely do you hear crisp used in a bad way. But then you've got crusty, and that you almost use like solely in a negative way. Like, almost never are you like something is crusty. It's like that's good, right? Like, man, usually it's like somebody's like gross, like, oh, they're crusty, right? Or like, which is weird because you have like the Earth's crust. It's pretty neutral and like scientific. You think of like a pizza crust or like a crust on something, like on food. Crust is good. You want to have a crust on certain foods, but you wouldn't want to refer to that food as crusty. Like, oh man, this pizza is so crusty. Like, it would sound like it's gross. But if you're like, this pizza is crispy, it would sound really like it was really good, right? Fucking nice crusty brownie that I got here. It's like, it just doesn't sound good. I don't know. It's really strange because, like, crust is something that you, especially with food, you want that. When you want there to be crust, like, man, this is crusty, right? I don't know. But that's also weird, I guess, that food words, you're like, okay, well, something is like, you don't want something to be soggy, you want it to be moist, right? Which, that's even weirder, because, like, moist is like, if you, in any context other than, like, food, you hear, like, moist, you're like, I don't know. I don't know if I want that to be, I don't know if I like where this is headed. But, like, crusty just seems so, like, specific that it's like, literally, it's like, you want, crust is like a pizza crust. You want, like, the crust on the top. You want crust with your food. Why would calling it crusty be bad, other than the weird associations we made with crusty at this point? I don't know. Like, what's the deal with the word crusty? It's like the crusty crab with the ground.
What's the deal with Sam? What's the